Nicki Minaj unfollowed Arrogant Tay after being her hairstylist for 7 years after he was spotted having dinner with Ice Spice.
You need to make sure 326, that my mother look over. No, for real.
And Arrogant Tay was also on Ice Spice's Twitch stream.
What's up, Twitch? We in a building right now. We got Icy Spicy, we got BB, we got my girl, yeah. Y'all ain't ready to turn up.
So yeah, after this, Nicki Minaj cut Arrogant Tay off. She unfollowed him on Instagram. And like I said, he's been her hairstylist for the last 7 years. So I'm pretty sure she felt some type of way, obviously. But anyways, moving on. It seems like Cardi B was right about people stealing money from Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B was going back and forth on social media. Cardi B spilled some tea that Nicki Minaj was getting money stolen from her. Cardi B tweeted and said, "You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have power is Kenneth Petty. But you know what happens when that Amex when you sedated." And then she also tweeted and said, "Your husband is not stopping you from your actions because he lets you do rugs all day to numb you so he can max out your credit card. Yeah, you think I don't know? Them queen ninjas that you be letting in your house every time you kick them out be coming and spilling your tea in the hood." Nicki Minaj took to her Instagram stories and she posted several different receipts of people stealing from her. One transaction was $7,000, another transaction was $8,000, another one was $5,000, and there were 2 more transactions of $4,000. But what I don't understand is, why isn't Nicki Minaj getting these notifications when someone is swiping her card? Because I have my card set up to where whenever I swipe, or anybody that's swiping my card, I get a notification when it's swiped. Nicki Minaj posted and said, 3 different people in a span of 2 months charging my Amex without permission. Some couldn't even explain how they had the brand new card number. A couple of them have been doing it for years. Filed their first report a couple of weeks ago. They're all going to jail. A 4th person has been stealing from the Barb's OB word. Sitting here smiling like Pink Friday 2 fragrance. Nothing like a hot shower to put everything into perspective. Nicki Minaj continues and says, "One of the credit card thieves had also been tracking my moves with a tracking device that led right to his own cell phone number. You can't make this ish up. LMFAO, won't God do it? Yes, he will." She continues and says, "Let's see if they'll go to jail for their ringleaders. Let's see if they'll save themselves or be a part of the RICO. Hope the group chats were worth it. I gotta show y'all what their responses were. Everyone who got caught said the dumbest ish, caught red-handed being thieves, and worse, I wonder if their other clients know that they're thieves." Well, Tasha K ended up spilling some tea. She dropped the name on one of the thieves. She tweeted and said, "Nicki Minaj filed a police report against DeAndre Tristan, the stylist, last week for stealing money. Other names are expected to drop soon. We'll keep you updated." Now, if you guys don't remember, about a year ago, Cardi B said that Offset and his mother were stealing from her.
"Listen, after you and your mama robbed me. Yeah, you and your mom robbed me cold. Wipe my nose."
Tasha K tweeted and said, "Remember, there was only one husband accused of stealing on record thus far. Sources say Offset and his mama stole $10 million plus and more, child. That's what my sources told me." So Tasha K is saying this since Cardi B insinuated that Kenneth Petty was stealing from Nicki Minaj whenever Nicki Minaj would do a rug. So Tasha K is basically saying there's only one husband that's on record that was accused of stealing, because Cardi B did accuse Offset and his mom of stealing from her.
So who is stealing from Nicki Minaj? Yesterday, Nicki Minaj posted receipts of about $20,000 of unauthorized credit card charges that she said multiple people have been swiping her credit card, using her credit card number illegally. And today, Tasha K identified one of those people, whose name is DeAndre Tristan, who allegedly used Nicki Minaj's card. This man worked with Nicki on truffle butter. He's worked with her for years. Also in 2023, it sounds like she also accused him of misappropriating her designs. He's well known in the fashion industry. Of course, he's worked with Cardi. He's worked with Timon Braxton. He's from the DMV, went to school in Philadelphia. But he must be a damn fool if he used this woman's credit card unauthorized. And it sounds like Nicki knew something was going on because she changed her credit card number. And she says in one of these posts that they even got the new credit card information. So we shall see where this goes. She said these people were also tracking her through an app. So it sounds like some folks are about to be arrested. And as Nicki said, we will see who they are connected to as well. Have a great day.
Minaj is coming for blood. She recently filed a lawsuit against her former stylist, DeAndre Tristan. According to Tasha K, Nicki Minaj filed a police report against him last week for stealing money. Other names are expected to drop soon, and she'll keep us updated. She says this was an exclusive. This definitely matches the tune of Nicki Minaj's recent Instagram stories, where she said 3 different people in the span of 2 months have been charging her Amexes without her knowledge. One person couldn't explain how they got a brand new card number of her. She even seemingly confirmed what Tasha K just said, saying a couple of them have been doing it for years, filed the first report a couple of weeks ago. They're all going to jail. Tasha K is spilling the tea that one of the names on the list is her former stylist, DeAndre. He is actually behind a couple of dope looks from Nicki. Apparently, he had his hands in a cookie jar and he got cut off. Now he has to go. Nicki is about to press charges against this guy and she wants her coins back. I don't know which transactions were DeAndre's, but she went on to post a bunch of transactions on her Amex. These are 2 different charges for $4,333. The one for $8K, $7K, and 5K. I'm not sure which ones, if any, are DeAndre's, but this entire situation is also crazy. I've seen a lot of people speculating that it might have been a different person on her team. I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this. Let me know down in the comments, y'all. Peace.
So earlier today, I talked about Nicki Minaj and all those fraudulent charges on her American Express card. Well, now all these old tweets from Cardi B are coming up. And by old tweets, I mean tweets from 2 weeks ago. But when she was beefing with Nicki on Twitter and they were talking about each other's kids, this one tweet kind of foreshadowed what's happening right now, so let's take a look. Quiet as kept, the truth is you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for almost 9 years, and you also on heavy drugs, cocaine, perks, and Xanax. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have the power is Kenneth Petty, but you know what happens with that Amex when you sedated. This is Cardi implying that Kenny, Nicki Minaj's husband, is the one running up her credit card bills. And because my timeline is so messy, this tweet came up right after that one. Kenneth Petty sneaking back in after crushing up a third Benadryl in her tacos, and it's Tom with a Hello Kitty Visa credit card just sneaking back in. Yeah, that was kind of funny. But again, people are saying that it was her ex-stylist who was using her credit card, so we'll find out.
Now, Cardi said that they were letting Nicki stay doped up so that they could take their money off their Amex card, right? And in less than 2 weeks, Nicki has allegedly pressed charges against somebody, which was her stylist, for using her Amex card. And now she has gotten on IG herself and said that a total of 3 people have been using her card. Now, on these posts by Nicki, she is saying that she even changed her card number. She got a new card number, and they still have access to that new card number. Now, that has to be in-house. If you change your card number to protect yourself, and only the people that's extremely close to you probably have access to it, they gotta be the ones using it. That's just what I think. All of this is alleged, but this is just what I think. Now, you can see here back when Cardi and Nicki were going back and forth, Cardi said that Kenneth was allowing her to stay doped up because he was using her cards for him and the people in the hood. She also mentions again on this post about them using her cards. And in less than 2 weeks, all of this stuff is coming out. So my thing is this already a known thing? Did somebody from around Nicki tell Cardi this information? Because how did she know? How did she know what type of card and everything? Like, this is wild. Whoever's taking her money, that is insane.